Hello, everyone. Everyone right now, according to my counter, but sometimes it's wrong. How the heck are we? I am currently doing pretty well. I have a nice new overlay box around me, which I really like. It would seem that I have a something bogging down my frame rate, so let me kind of adjust, but okay, good, awesome. The biggest thing about this new layout is that I have chat on screen all the time, which is something that I didn't have before, so I'm very excited and happy about that. Yeah, my frame rate's still funky. It probably looks okay out there. It's like fractions of a frame that I'm dropping right now, so it's nothing too insane. But hello, Zen Dragon. Hello, Eric Dahlgren. How the heck are you? I'm glad that you changed your Twitch name, Eric, because calling you Aragorn18 was not confusing. It was really helpful to keep me in the mindset of D&D, so that way I never forget. But it was a little funky when I would do shout outs and stuff. I'd be like, oh yeah, it's Aragorn. But yeah, welcome to the stream today. We are going to be working on some, oh, my mic is peaking real bad too. Is that better? Yeah, it's about the same. That's better. Okay. Yeah. So, and I think, did you have a Twitch account before I announced mine? Because if you didn't, it's all good in the hood. Exactly. I know that I told you I was doing Twitch over our D&D Discord, so there's probably a chance that you just went straight over and made the name. Oh, you did. You already had it. Okay, got it. But yeah, today, speaking of D&D, we're going to be going over the QTableTop software, which I've had a couple of QLabs that I've worked on in the past. Use the name for everything. Got it. Worked on in the past, but it hasn't been ready to go to GitHub. And the biggest reasons is because the file formats and the files themselves, the videos, images, stuff like that, are just, they're either personal use or not for distribution use. So I have to strip a lot of that stuff out of the project before I deem it worthy to go out. So I have to strip away the music, strip away some of that stuff. And I'm going to try, but I don't know if I'm going to be at a point where this is actually going to be ready at the end of the stream tonight. I might have to work a little bit offline and then just announce that it's published either via the Discord or my social medias. But as of right now, my goal is to get it ready so that way it can be published today. So we shall see how that goes. But for the few of you who are online, I know Eric has already seen it, but I have a nice new box. Potentially. I think I have a couple in the docket already that are royalty free. They're Kevin McLeod and a couple other things that are possible to stick around. And it's some of the imagery are D&D sourcebook maps, and I want to be able to strip those out, especially since I have the map maker kind of thing that I was building, the map druid. I might strip those out and just make sure that the map druid has a good explanation of what is needed to get that up and running. Thanks, Stranger Peace. I've been doing a little bit of adjustments to kind of streamline some things. One of them is that, you know, I have my box that's here. I have the Chandler cam, which is here. And then my wide cam shot. Oh, I gotta fix chat. Hold on, look at that. There we go. Wide cam shot, which I still need to do the white balance on. And then 2 cams in chat, which throws the wide shot in the small box, and then I have me and the Chan cam. Or this will turn into like when I have play games with Kayla and stuff. It'll be split screen for her and I. But yeah, I just wanted to like kind of get it to a point where things kind of feel a little bit more cohesive between the different shots. And then the shot that I'm going to be using today, let me pull up the window so that way it looks good. Again, is in this same format that I just have the screen that I'm going to be working on, and then the camera of me working on whatever I'm working on. I'm realizing the more that I work on this that I think I'm going to have to switch my box and the chat underneath me to the other side, because I tend to look over at this screen on a regular basis, which means I'm looking away from the content, which just looks weird. But we'll see how that works. But yeah, doing a lot of cool adjustments. The gaming stuff is still the same that it ever was. You know, my Witcher 3, you're not going to see game, but whoa, my Witcher 3 setup is still the same. When I'm playing standard Switch games, me in the other corner is still the same. When I'm playing Among Us, it's down in the center like it always been. And then playing Mario Kart, it's on either side like that. But for right now, we got these set up and we're going to work with them as is and build from there. But the image mask trick, as in like using the image mask filter, is that what you're talking about? I don't use green screen, so but again, I know how to use chroma key and all that stuff in OBS. OBS and me are good friends. But yeah, I also need to fix chat right now because I have shut down source when not visible. I don't want that to happen. I want chat to always be active, which means all the chat that we just talked about is now off of my screen, which I'm really upset about. But I digress. Do I have a glass cleaning cloth up here? Because my glasses are filthy. I thought I had one. Probably gone forever. Okay, well. Oh, well. Oh yeah, I'm actually working on my my inspired by you, Stranger Piece, my intro video that I want to play before I actually go live each time, and it will fade out to alpha, so that way you can then see me appear from underneath it, a la similar to yours. Oh, thank you for the caffeinate. It's also a good segue to remind people, if you haven't already, the campaign is still running for my Beyond Beard mugs. Check those out. I think they're $15.99 question mark. I should drop the link in the chat. And if at any point you need it, oh, I wish it was beard, but no, it's merch. But yeah, ooh, I like that emote. We all did it at once. I love it. But yes, the Beyond Beard mug. It's got my face on a mug. As somebody pointed out, technically it's got everything but my face on the mug because my face isn't actually there. It's just the hair and the glasses, which I thought was funny. But yeah, it's just to commemorate the 100 follower celebration that we all did, where I dyed my beard purple. It was a really good time, and I wanted to kind of commemorate that, and I thought it was a great way to put it out to the world, and utilize the classic logo that I now seem to do. Let me and pop. Oh, I almost lined it up. But yeah, I'm fucking weird. Thanks for tuning in. But yeah, the other stuff is obviously it's been dropped, but my socials and the Discord is very, very hopping and bopping on a semi-regular basis. We talk about a lot of, wait, hadn't seen what before? What did I miss? What did I miss? Anyway, so yeah, the Discord and socials are, the beard overlay. Yeah, I added it. And if I, so close. I can add it every once in a while, and I like it. I think it's fun. But if I line it up right and hit it, I'm thinking of making it a reward for using experience points. I thought it would be cool if it's just like, you know, try to line it up, kind of like pin the tail on the donkey, that I just line up my face in the box and hit it and see if I line up. I don't know. We'll see. I'm playing around. It's funny. That's half the reason I do this is just to have fun. So yeah, I'm also going to turn on, it looks like the camera on my face is a little bit out of focus. So I want to make sure I fix that real quick. There we go. I love that I have the ability to refocus my camera now. But yeah, I thought, yeah, a nice viewer game is what I think it would be. And I'm kind of happy about that. Another one that I think would be cool, if I can pull it off, would be to do it here, because the camera's off to the side. We'll see. We'll see. I'm still growing. Still trying to get to 200 followers. I'm trying to figure out what exactly I'm going to do for 200 followers. I got a couple ideas floating around. Yeah, when I get to it, we will make an announcement. I'm thinking I might do my first ever giveaway. Don't know what it's going to be. But 200 seems like I'm getting to that point where that would be a fun thing to do for all of you. Paint my face purple. No. But we shall see. But I think a giveaway could be fun. I could do a ridiculous cosplay to an 80s horror movie. You know, it's comparable to a giveaway. For those of you who don't know, Stranger Peace in the chat right now, I wonder if this is gonna work. My shout out feature has been really screwy lately, but I want to do a shout out to Stranger Peace for two reasons. One, their stream is incredible. Two, I'm really hoping that the clip of them in the cosplay is the one that pops up. Let's see if it works. Okay, it's not that one, but
got the goat.
I don't have any hay. I lost my hay.
dear God.
I'm sorry, Jeff. I think it's me again.
She hasn't got me yet.
Oh no.
It wasn't me, it was Jeff. Okay.
Wow, kind of regret doing that. That was terrifying. But yeah, Stranger Peace does quite a few things, but they do it like, I think it's like a, what's it called, Horror Corner. I'm butchering that. I could probably look on the Discord. No, it's okay. It just woke us up, that's all. But again, okay. But anyway, yeah, good people. If you have the opportunity, jump over, give them a follow. Yeah, variety horror stream, very uncreative name. But yeah, and then he did a really vintage PlayStation 1 game. It was the game good? No. Was it really entertaining to watch? Oh, hell yes. So if you have an opportunity, jump over there, give them a follow. They stream kind of late. I think they normally start around 8 or 9, even later. Clock Tower, yes. Kayla and I watched, I would say, hour and a half of it. Then tuned in towards the end of it, where the game was so far gone at that point. It was, oh my god, so much fun. But give them a follow. Good people. Also working alongside the Stranger Peace channel and others to try to kind of get a schedule down, so that way we can kind of cross promote and help each other. I think it's a really good thing. But more details on that later once we figure out what the hell we're doing. So which we're almost there. So but yeah, so today we are going to be looking at my QTableTop system and seeing if we can't get it ready for the big leagues on GitHub to the best of our ability. I'm going to try to, if I can, let's switch over. Try to open up the actual one that lives on my documents folder. Yeah, late night spoopy programming. So yeah, if you are interested in seeing kind of how it works, I do have a VOD. I think it still exists. It may be on its way out, if not already gone, where I went over the whole thing in about 2 hours. I just explained how I built it. Hey Megan, what's up? Another great streamer. They do Swift UI coding. Right now they're making a Pokedex on a web app for Pokedex. It's legit. Give them a follow if you have an opportunity. Where the hell does it put it? Is it put it in a folder called GitHub? Why? There it is. Haha. Oh no. Of course, GitHub places all the data in a see, I'm connecting people. That's my job. But yeah, it seems to have offloaded a lot of the bigger video files, which is no huge deal. It looks like the other ones are still there, but probably almost all of the audio. Yeah, so I'm gonna open up Enigma Dungeon. You did find me before I released it. I'm taking all this time to open up this file and just realized that I shouldn't open this one because there's a lot of data that's just not there. So I have to open up the other one. Yes, actually, it is. I built a fully functional, for lack of a better description, fully functional tabletop system through QLab called QTableTop. My frame rate's going to drop because it needs to open up all this content. So give me a sec. The only issue with this system that I've learned, the QTabletop system, is it requires you to have the full version of QLab for video and audio. How I use it, it requires you to do it, which is really unfortunate. I think it's just mad that all this software is, yeah. let's do a little bit of background work to make sure this is functioning. First of all, I'm going to have QLab or GitHub move these files out of the documents folder. Okay, it's only a gig and a half that got offloaded. Yes, it does. That's actually something that I'm striving with my subscriber count and my bits and stuff like that and tips. And, you know, the proceeds of the Beyond Beard mug is I'm going to be getting myself a dedicated streaming machine in the form of an M1 Mac Mini. Am I using Git on the command line? No. I have the Git applet installed on my Mac. Yeah, so I can actually go into this. Nope, not what I wanted. Thanks, Eric. I didn't even notice that, and I should. I'm a freaking sound guy. Oh yeah, that was my bad. Why? Let's go back here. Why isn't... Is it in here? Did I just never put it in the applications folder? That would be so me. Disregard any weirdness that you see in my downloads folder. I swear there's nothing TOS in there. Yep, I never put it in the applications folder. I knew it. Come on. There you are. Yeah, GitHub desktop. Desktop. So yeah, I think what I need to do is... Fine, I'll restart. I need to move all this shit. That way GitHub desktop isn't stored in my documents folder. Yeah, that was my plan. I just completely forgot that I synced my repositories on the documents folder. That was my bad. And now I don't know how to move them. This is great. I'm feeling good about this. Okay, thank you, Stranger Peace. See, I thought it was copy and paste. Let me look around. Maybe instead of copy and paste, I close this I grab the GitHub folder, throw it into important. Move! And then reopen GitHub desktop. Desktop. Aha! Locate. Importante. Touch bar. Ooh, yeah. Did it find all of them? Nope. Man, I wish all applications could be like QLab, where it finds one file and then automatically goes, oh, it looks like everything else is here. It is, yes. Yeah, Final Cut does it as well, which is super nice. Oh, that's why things are running so slow. I have cleaned my Mac open. And also Adobe. Okay, that should speed things up a little bit. Yeah, awesome. Yeah. So yeah, for anybody who's looking for it, you can use the command !git on my chat to get a link to my repositories, which is this fantastic little page right here. It will take you to QLab Touch Bar and QLab Stream Deck are both currently available. I plan on updating QLab Stream Deck in the near future. There's some good stuff that I want to add to it that is now possible, and I wanted to put it out there so people could play with it, but eventually I'm going to dig in and do some more work. So yeah, so now this is good, connected with the page, all that great stuff. So now I can go back to the lab of Q and open up Importante, GitHub, QTableTop, QTableTop 122, boom. Now it should just open right up. Open. 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 Whoa, there goes my frame rate. Yep, it's opening. There we go. So yeah, just to give people kind of a rundown for those who haven't seen it in the past. This is basically how things look in regards to, it just hates me, my QLab tabletop software or workspace. Pop up this window real quick so you can see it. But I have the ability with the Q cart to throw up a map. For instance, just a blank piece of paper. I can add a grid. I can add my logo, which is on a different surface, which is why it bumped away. I can move the map left and right, respective, like to the, like the map is moving, like the character. Yeah, it's the opposite of what you would think it would be. I can also add spell area of effect tokens, a map pointer, so that way I can show certain things and point things out on the map. I can place place tokens on the screen itself. So that way I can then use actually WASD. I have it built in to move the tokens like that, which is super nice. And then I can do diagonals, stuff like that. And then just move individual tokens and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, QTableTop has been one of those things that I've been working on it over the last year. And something I've you know, Eric Dahlgren can attest to this, something that I would play test with people and then go, oh, this is great, this works, I should, you know, make it better, or this is shit, I need to rebuild it. And it's just been a lot of fun. And then this right here is where a majority of the stuff I have to make adjustments today, because I need to strip away the music that's not royalty free, and then some of the data as well. But I have it set up in such a way where you can do yay, thank you for the host. You might be actually watching right now, but I'm not sure. Thank you for the follow, but also thank you for the host. I'm glad I added the Wilhelm scream there. Yeah, I'm trying to oh yeah, that's the other thing, is I built this originally to house a projector in my garage, and I have a picture of that actually that I can pull up. So yeah, this is my my D&D table. You see the projector that's up here at the top shooting down. I just had like the ampersand, D&D ampersand looping in different colors on it, but I used this same system and projected down the map instead of it being, you know, over, you know, Discord or streaming or something like that. I actually built it for that originally. It's okay, rhubarb. Is it rhubarb? Cool. So thank you for the follow. One step closer to 200. I appreciate it. Pronounced like the veg. Okay. But yeah, the other thing that this can do, if I pull this over so you can see, is that you can add creature conditions for individuals. You can place them in a move group, so that way if you want, say, these people to be in party A. Oops, I already placed that person. Party A. That then when you go down here to target, oops, party A, target, then you can move those two people at the same time. And then when they're done being in a grouped party together, you can reset it, and that way they can be moved with the party once again. So that way they can all move at once. And then if you do a bunch of movements and you realize that, oh, they are way off base of where they should be, I have a reset token button that places them all where they started. So, and then also reset party conditions, so that way put them back to normal. But yeah, so that's kind of like a brief overview. I go a lot more in depth in my VOD about this. I think it was QLab like 2 or 3, so it was a while ago. I don't know if it's still live. I'd be curious if it is. If anybody's feeling gutsy, they can go digging through my VODs and see if it's there. But yeah, today we're gonna remove tokens. Take off the grid, remove the paper map. So that way nothing's running. Awesome. And I can close the audition window and we can dig in a little bit. So yeah, the first few things like beyond text, that doesn't need to be there. The handouts, I could probably just do one object in there. I have the custom heartbeat sound effects that I can get rid of, which means I can get rid of these custom buttons as well. I also have a quick toggle so I can get back to that list, so that way I don't have to keep digging. Yeah, I'm just getting rid of a bunch of things that just won't be used otherwise. Ah, thank you for the biddies, Megan. I'll appreciate it. I think I'll keep the dungeons and game room just because they're very basic maps. Testville, yeah, I can get rid of this. Oh, thank you for dropping the bits before you leave. I appreciate it. Are you lurking or you gotta go? I'll probably keep these. There's no sense in me keeping all of these chest-based items. I can just keep the very bare minimum. But as of this point, like the way that this works is I have it set up based on, let me spread this out. Is that there is the adventure content, which is the one that we're on right now, which is the majority of the stuff that I was getting rid of was in adventure content. QLab list, which is the stuff that's kind of universal between shows. Ah, okay. Well, have a good dinner, Megan. Thank you for the biddies. If you have an opportunity, please, everyone, go follow them. They are incredible, not only on stream, but as a human being. So please and thank you. But yeah, so we have the QTableTop list and then the QTableTop cart. So these are the two that are, I would say, the core of everything that I've built. All adventure content stuff is stuff that's kind of just organized for QTableTop to know where to find stuff, but overall is not really like essential to have the app run. But the organization is necessary so that way when you're creating a new token or you're creating a new map, that it will build it in the appropriate place. So cart, I think I'm done. I don't think I have to touch anything here. Oh, yes, I do. Damn it. I need to delete that logo, this, and this. Yeah, so now everything else is... Yeah. Cool. Now I can go to this. Testing, I'm gonna leave, but I'm gonna unarm it so that way people know that it's not something to do. I'm gonna unarm this as well. Utility content, sound effects, music, and tables. So tables, I feel like I can keep. Probably get rid of. all that stuff. Get rid of that. Yeah, this is a working copy. I'm not deleting a bunch of stuff off of, and I'm actually gonna file save. 03/09/2021. But yes, thank you for that point. But which reminds me, I have a... Oh, thank you, Zen Dragon. I didn't see the caffeinate. It just ran right past me. Yes. But what the hell was I saying? I added a new experience point reward that's called Save, that I think is active right now. If it's not, it needs to be. Let me go activate it. It is active. So it is 23 experience points. And all it does is tell me to save whatever I'm working on, whether it's a game that I'm playing or a project that I'm working on. It just costs 23 of your experience points, so it's nothing to write home about, but it can save my ass. So I wanted to create it so that way people could just constantly be like, hey, remember to save, because sometimes I forget. So okay, so that is good. I think all of the overlays, yeah. Ugh. I had to strip away all of the overlays because they are all ProRes 4444, which means that they have transparency. So each of them is a gig or higher for 30 seconds worth of content or less. GitHub didn't like how big those were, so it made me get rid of them. Which is no biggie. It's unfortunate, but it just means when people are playtesting that they won't get to use the overlay function. I also know that with this, I'm going to get a little bit of probably some hand holding with how this is going to function, because I have it definitely built for my needs first, and then for it to go public second, because there's a lot of things on here that are definitely just built for my my ease of use. So I'm gonna have to probably adjust some things as this goes public, because if people want to play with it, I know I'm gonna have to I know I already did it, but I'm gonna drink more caffeine because I'm really slurring my words right now. Yeah, I know I'm gonna have to make more adjustments now to this public once people get their hands on it and start playing with it. There's some stuff that's very much me, and I want them to be able to use it to the best of their ability. I think eventually the whole package, I'll probably be able to like compartmentalize and distribute, either through monetary, it'll probably be donation based, because a lot of the content on it is not mine. So I don't want to make money off of something that's not mine. But yeah, so gotta get rid of the Witcher. Sound effects can stay. Map and mask can stay. Idle lights go away. Get rid of the Wi-Fi info because people don't need that. Projector power, get rid of that. I don't really need this welcome message. Or if I do, it should go on here. so let's cut this, go to the cart, boom. So now you have a welcome message that you can throw up on the screen, which is kind of cool. So, what else? Area of effect. Yeah, these area of effect ones, they used to be how I did things. Yeah, quality is. You have in mind accessibility stuff that needs doing. Keeping in mind, of course, this is already specialized tech work. Kind of. Yeah, I have my own internal list, and I plan on basically making it issues on GitHub, so that way I can track them out in the open instead of it being just an internal list that I'm trying to work through to make it more accessible. That I can push it out there for people to see, oh, Dustin is planning on fixing this, and oh yeah, this is, you know, already on his mind, or no, he has no idea that this is a problem. I should report it as an issue. So that way we can have that dialogue back and forth. Because as of right now, it's just not the case. See, I got to get rid of this one because I know that I don't own that music, the travel music. What is that one? Okay, that one. So yeah, and all these buttons most of them are toggles, which is awesome. So if you click on it once, you can make something happen. If you click on it again, you can tell it to adjust or stop, which is super nice. So I can do like rain and thunder and turn on the rain, and we'll all start hearing it. And then after it's done fading up, I can go in here and go, now I want to add thunder. And once it's done fading, I can hit it and go, okay, I just want the thunder to run, so I can hit rain to toggle it off. Now it's just thunder rumbling in the background. And then when I'm all done, I can just say, I want to get rid of thunder now too. And this toggle button actually changes based on what's active. So that way you can actually be like, oh, thunder's still rolling, because it'll be lit up. So yes, I have some music from Morrowind, and also Skyrim, and I think there's another of the Elder Scrolls that's on here. But yeah, that's stuff that I have to unfortunately strip out of here. Unless we all understand that, you know, yes, I don't own the rights to this. I think that might be better. Yeah, that's better. Let's just do that. Save this. So I left the snow one in there because it can still work and the file's not that large. So like if you have it actually has an overlay. Now the problem here is that since it's on a different surface, so I can go into here, I have map overlay table. in the audition window, it's not going to look good. But if you do something like in OBS, you can actually put, like how I have it is that the table is underneath everything, the map is the middle layer, and then overlay is the top layer. So that way all content that is being changed and manipulated is on the map layer. All things that are just, you know, the stuff is getting put on is the table layer, and then overlay is just stuff that I want thrown on top of stuff. That when you have a projector, you can throw all three of those surfaces out of the same projector and just line them all up and you're fine. Because like, let me put this back up. With the tables, I just have like the handbook cover. And then I also have moving tables, which actually I could probably go here, right? Oh, that's what's happening. Okay. Hold on, friends. I forgot when the, yeah, I know. Which I should be able to. Ready? Ah, there we go. So yeah, then I can throw up the table, which is the bottommost layer. So it's just a video of a mead hall flying through it. It's a little jumpy right now because of the quality. And then I can throw. Oh, QLab isn't happy with that. Throw the map. And then I can do an overlay over top of that. Yeah, I just don't think it likes that table file. Let's try this one instead. Maybe it'll like it better. Oh, it just doesn't like the FPS. That's bad. But anyway, the table underneath me is now moving, and the map to the side of me, I can put the tokens on and stuff like that. And then underneath me, they're not visible, but I have video, audio, clips that I can actually, browser sources that I can allow people to log in, so that way they can actually watch or that people can see their face and hear their audio when we play together. So but yeah, and then the overlay, snow's the only one that works, so that way it's snowing over top of all of us. Yay. And it's not happy with how much content is running right now. Okay. Go back here. Okay. So yeah, now that this is up and running, it's just going in and removing content that doesn't need to be on here. So I go bundle workspace, QTableTop. So now it's going to take all those files, consolidate them, and put them into one folder together. And then I can take the January one and not damn frame rate. And then push it up to the thingy thing, GitHub. Oh wow, it does not like bundling workspaces. Wow, OBS, okay. There we go. Frame rate bottleneck is what is happening is I am, and this is why I want an M1 iMac or Mac Mini, is because I am pushing all of my data, since I'm running a Mac and the API for my GPU is not unlocked or not made available, is that when you use OBS, you're doing CPU rendering, not GPU rendering. So if I'm doing anything that's CPU heavy, like transferring a shit ton of files from one folder to another, bundling a workspace and sending it, it starts to bog down the system, which is unfortunate. So for some reason, my goal that was weird. Oh, my chat disappeared too. No. Oh well, I tried. Anyway, okay. So now that I have that here, I'm going to so I'm wondering the best way to accomplish this. Yeah. I'd like this to... Oh, I can lock it. I have no idea if that's gonna work on GitHub, so we'll see. Okay, so summary. Removed personal and paid copyright material. And if and any content that was not royalty free. And then I'm going to commit to main, though if it's a browser source, I need to experiment to see if there's a way to not refresh browser source with scene change. Yeah, well, if you do shut down source when not visible, refresh browser scene, become active, as long as those aren't unchecked, it should be fine. My problem is that I switched to a source that doesn't have it, which is different. Okay, I'm committing to main. Let's hope this doesn't completely screw up my frame rate. It might. But yeah, because that chat source, see, and right now the chat's not showing up for some reason in my window. I don't know why. I'm very upset. Okay. So while that's running, we can jump in here. And that's going to take a while there in the background, isn't it? Yeah. Cool. Now, for anybody who's out there who knows how to, because I don't want to delete the directory, but I just want to make it so that way somebody can't download a specific thing. Should I strip it off that page in general, or should I you know what, before I even talk about that, let's hope this doesn't screw everything up. It's okay. I just thought I'd ask. There goes my frame rate. It's dropping down below 29. Oh, it's not too bad. I've definitely had worse. Strip it out, yeah. I think I'll push to the origin first. Yeah, we're already at 28%. And then strip it out afterwards. Yeah, so it should be sending it here, and then I gotta make an README file, which I guess I can build right now. So yeah, oh, this README file is gonna be so complicated. If I go to touch bar, this is my pride and joy when it came to the README file. Look at how good this looks. I'm so happy that I spent some time and made this thing. But doing it for QTableTop is going to be so difficult. Okay, we're almost at 50%. I'm not excited to build it. But as soon as I make it public, I can send it over to the Discord channel that's dedicated to QTableTop. So that way when I make commits, it'll be updated. I wonder if I can do that now or if I have to wait. Might as well see. So, okay. So, dbg add. I have no idea if this is gonna work. So if a bunch of people get Yep. Unless it's public, it won't let me post it. So I gotta wait. 75%. We're almost there. How we doing on rewards? I'm gonna hydrate regardless. Yeah, I think I just broke chat, guys. It's not showing up anymore. Damn. I can still see it and everything. It's just not showing up in my screen, which is super unfortunate. I wish Chandler was here. Oh, thank you, Eric Dahlgren. Thank you. Man, this upload is really doing a number on my frame rate. Ah, 97%. We're almost there. We are almost there. Oh, I'm a freaking weirdo. Why do you all put up with me? Oh, now it's writing objects? Come on. Why is this taking so long? Oh, that could be it. Oh, the chat's back! Yay! Speaking of chat, I put a vote in the Discord about what my next emote should be, and everybody said, okay, not everybody, but a majority of people said that they want a D&D themed emote. So I will be working on that over the next few days, potentially uploading it tonight or tomorrow, and then... Oh. Oh, well, yay. Thanks, Stranger Peace. But no, and sound is something like I told myself when I was streaming, I was like, my sound must be good. I can't have bad sound. And every time that sound gets funky on my stream, everybody can attest here, when sound gets funky, I lose it. I get so upset because sound needs to be good. If video's a little funky, frame rates drop, okay, you know, nature of the beast. But if my audio is bad, I shouldn't even stream that night. Okay, where are we sitting? 29%. You know, you wouldn't know this, but I'm glad you all tuned in for the progress bar episode. We're just all watching the progress bar. Also, for those who don't know, if you have BTTV installed in the Google Chrome, you can use a secret emote that's not available, or that's available to everyone, not just subscribers, and it is the Perp D20, and it's a GIF. It's animated. If you want to use it, but yeah, if you have BTTV installed, It should pop up in your trying to remember what you have to type to make it work. Oh, it's DDMD20 is what it is. So you just literally type capital DDM lowercase d20 and it'll pop up in your chat if you have BTTV installed. God, that was stupid. Cat jam. Hell yeah. The cat is actually bouncing to the beat on my side. I don't know if it is for you. DDM D20, Eric, if you have BTTV installed. It's a extension for Google Chrome. You got to get... I feel terrible. Capital D, capital M, lowercase d, 20. Try it that way. And while you're doing that, I'm going to check. Oh, it's still taking forever. There you go, Eric. The only thing that I don't like is that my emote wall doesn't animate. So if you send a animated thing, it stays stationary as it flows through my emote wall. I'm really upset about it. I plan on adding a shit ton more emotes to BTTV because those are things that people can just use all the time. Not that, you know, not that I don't want people to subscribe, but I want people to be able to use emotes when they come to my channel, and BTTV is a way to do that as long as you have it installed. So yeah, the cat jam one is pretty legit. I've only seen a couple people use it, but it always makes me happy, especially given my channel and the Chandler cam and all those things. Oh, this is gonna take forever. You know what? Yes, that's the biggest thing is I want people to have a good time and feel included. Like the biggest thing about my my stream is that I wanted to connect with people, and the only way, or one of the strong ways that I can do that is making sure that people people can connect with emotes, because it's what Twitch is all about, yo. There we go. Now it's connected to my Discord channel. And sorry, Eric, I'm deleting your message that says RIP in that channel. Yes, that's the other thing is that, yeah, the subscriptions are great. The bits are great. Tips are great. You know, I have my Twitch list, which is a way to keep the stream, or make the stream, help the stream get better. Like, you know, better headphones. So that way, you know, right now these hurt my ears after a couple hours because they're Amazon Basic headphones. I have a pair of headphones in my Twitch list that I want to upgrade to, but I'm not quite there yet monetarily, but it's there, it's ready. I can show it to you all. And if it's a way that you want to support the channel by getting something, I have a few things on there that I'm just eventually going to buy myself. But if you're looking for a way to jumpstart the stream, that's a way to do it. And then, yeah, but first and foremost, I want this to be about connection and helping people, or connecting with people, and helping them out by giving them emotes they can use regardless if they're subscribed. And that's, I feel, is a good way to do that. So turn down the music a little bit, kind of blasting in my ears there for a minute. 91. 92. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I do say I don't know why you watch me, but there's also a part of me that's just like, you know, I stream for you. So if you're not here, there's no reason for me to do this. So, you know, as much as I joke around and be like, I don't know why you're here. It's like, no. I get it because I want you to be here. So I'm glad that you want me to be here too. Okay, where are we sitting? 95. Jeez. Okay. So to change the subject, kind of. One of the things I need to decaffeinate. Holy crap. One of the things I want to offer as a reward, I don't know the point level that I'm going to do it at, but something that's related to like my programming side of stuff and my technology stuff, because right now a lot of the stuff is like people based, noun based. I don't know how to describe it, but like my first emotes were physical things. Like I have Stitch as a tier 2 emote. I have my Galaxy ampersand that is my tier 3 emote. I had Chandler that was a tier 1 emote, and then from there it was a chibi version of me, a chibi version of Kayla, the Design and Conquer logo, which I absolutely love and I'm super happy that I was able to make. But you know, it's all now like Design and Conquer was the first like idea based emote that I had. So I want to be able to add like my final slot. I'm adding the D&D one, but I want to be able to add more like non-noun based things. That's a really weird statement. So that those sort of things are going to be coming out on Discord hopefully soon. Uh-oh. Oh no. I had some files that were too big apparently. Three files that were too large. What were they? I guess we gotta go look. Okay, so in theory, I should be able to go back here. Wait, did it not commit? Ugh. Mother trucker. Okay, well, I'm... That is upsetting. Okay, well, I'm going to worry about that later. It's now public, but I need to remove this one. I should do it here instead. Old. Get info. Important. Thank you. GitHub. Old. Cool. So now this is going to yell at me saying, hey, look at all these things that got deleted. So now that'll get uploaded. I'll push it to Origin afterwards. Okay. So I want to do a little work on QTableTop though, because there's some things that I want to play around with. Let's minimize this because we don't need it right now. I'm gonna close out of GitHub and open up the lab of Q. Let's hope this opens. My frame rate dropped like crazy, so it probably will. So the biggest thing that I want to do is be able to add, because the maps are easy enough now that I have the map druid. Create map. That I have things set up in such a way that you can create a map, you just, you know, from a file, that as long as its grid is 50 pixels by 50 pixels, it will import into my system and line itself up to the grid and be a functioning map. There's some tweaking and adjusting that always has to happen with that, but you know, I think having that auto map feature is very, very nice. But with things like that, the token wizard that creates a token and the token warlock, which adjusts my tokens, I think it's worth playing around with. So let's do this real quick, just because I talked a big game and I kind of want to show things off here. So I have the ability to create a new token, which is awesome. So let's add a token to the party. Player tokens, party. Medea. Small, medium creature. Hey, look, it's creating it in the background. You see it? You see it? And then it places it right here, ready to go. So when I add a map with a grid, I can then place this newly created token, and it places it in the center of the map. It's all ready, and it's all set up to give it a condition, and it's all set to be placed into a move group. All that shit's created and done, and it's awesome. Thank you for the subscription, Eric. Oh shit, 3 months. I've been affiliate for 3 months. Holy shit. Oh my god, I didn't realize that. Reset groups. Yee. Oh, that was really loud. I'm sorry, everyone. Oh man, I've had Hype Train happen like twice, and it's been one of the coolest things ever to just watch that bar. But let's remove the token. But yeah, so that, you know, that's awesome. I'm super happy how quick and easy that is. One of the things I'd love to be able to do, and is on my personal list, is being able to select the color of the queue itself before you get finished making it, which I think would be really cool. But for right now, it creates it. Which was the main thing that I needed it to do. So, yeah, I guess I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish it today, but I think it's worth it for me to start building my README file. So I'm gonna have this this open, and build the file. Ooh, look at these people that followed me. Okay, so one of these days I'm going to make a logo. I don't know what it's going to look like yet, but I'm excited. So let's do introduction. QTableTop is a comprehensive QLab workspace for running tabletop games with figure 53s, amazing show control software, QLab 4. Now, let's do it's not that, it's standard bracket. And then https qlab.app preview. Boom. Oh, did I put a slash? Oops. Oops. QLab.app. There we go. Perfect. Should I do... Does Figure 53 actually have a website anymore, or is it just the QLab website? Okay, they do. Okay. Oh, wow. Figure53.com. There we go. That's weird. Oh, I did that last time. If you don't add a space after the hashtags and markdown, it doesn't actually make it a heading format, which is really unfortunate because I do that constantly. Maybe I should do let's do work in progress. Should italicize it? Yeah, okay. Let's add this. Oops. The quote marks. Say work in progress comprehensive QLab workspace for running tabletop games with Figure 53's amazing show control software QLab 4. Perfect. Gotta go eat dinner real quick, so I'll check with the rest via VOD. Thank you for the work you're doing. No problem, and thank you for what you're doing. Your community over there on your Discord is a great group to be a part of. I enjoy watching the conversations go by, some of which I contribute with, or contribute to. But keep up the good work, my friend. Design and conquer. And I will see you soon. Have a good dinner. Okay, so line 4. Utilizing script queues, network queues, audio and video queues. This workspace can be used via projector and sound system or streaming software to play games like D&D 5th edition and others in a custom built virtual tabletop environment. Right? Hey, it's like I know what I'm doing. Why didn't it put it on a new line? Do I have to put a code line? I do, okay. Utilizing script queues, network queues, audio and video queues. Audio queues and video queues. I should shorthand that. Using script, network, audio, video, other show control Q types. This workspace, capitalize workspace. Ugh. Utilizing script, network, audio, video, and other show control Q types. This workspace can be used via projector and sound system or streaming software systems to visualize and play games like D&D 5th edition by tabletop games in a virtual environment. So another thing about this that I know that Stranger Peace isn't here and he was the one who was kind of asking these questions, but I want to say it out loud anyway. Another thing that this software is good at, especially if you do it with a physical projector, is you can line up the map so that way each square is 1 inch and you can actually use minis on the table projected from above, which I think is legit. This working file and its contents may be used freely for personal use. Testing and other private activities. Any public use of this workspace without written permission by DTM is strictly prohibited. Any and all questions, any and all issues, because people, now that this is public, people can report issues direct, right? Requires a QLab license. I'm gonna put that in my README. It requires at least a video license. Audio, I think you can get away with the free version, but video you need, because I'm using multiple surfaces and technically multiple projectors. But I could be wrong. I'd be willing to, because I haven't done this yet. I guess the README, I should just say open the workspace and have fun. The wiki is where I can describe the complicated stuff. But pancakes and bacon. I'd like to see if I can make it so that way you can use a free version of QLab, because I think that would be legit if you could actually make this happen. But I think there's some features, mainly the script queues, that I think QLab free version gets really mad at. So I have to dig into that. I'm not sure. I need to look again, because if there's ways for me to strip things down. Oh no. Why didn't it populate? VFuzzy on the free version limits. Well, fuzz no more, my friend. I think the audio of that song was funky. So free version, 2 channels of audio, fine. Audio waveform view, audio fades, live fade. Edit audio output routing, don't need to worry about. Output names, don't. Audio effects on cues. Audio effects on cues, that one might, I don't think I have anything, but that could be one. Mic cues, you don't have to worry about. Single screen video outputs, that one's fine. 1000 video, full surface video cues. Yeah, custom geometry video cues. That one is gonna fuck you because I have a lot that aren't full screen. They're custom documents, so that way they can move around on the screen with maps. So you have to have a full version of video QLab to actually do this. I'm gonna put it in the README. Quick start guide. But yeah, yep, script queues. You need a full version to use script queues. It doesn't matter which one. So yeah, my suggestion is you get Pro Video, which it's only $3.99, but you can also rent it for $4 a day, which is pretty cool. So yeah, quick start guide. Whole entirety. I think I don't have to put extra space when I'm doing a list. I think Markdown knows. Okay, so pull files from repository. Open QLab 4. Note. QLab video license required to use QTableTop. That's really unfortunate. I wish that you could do it with the, but it's all the custom stuff and all the scripts that I built. That's why I'm happy that I made the QLab touch bar and the QLab Stream Deck stuff, because those scripts run off QLab, so you don't need a full version. You can actually use all the stuff that I built without having the full version of QLab, which I think is legit. So if you don't already, my GitHub is, I'm dropping it in the chat now. You can check out my GitHub. The various projects that I'm working on are there. Have fun. Let me know if you run into any issues or how much you love it. They can use demo mode. Yeah, 20-minute sessions. If only. Okay. Let's see how this looks. Ooh, it made a list. Nice. What's underline? Is it underscore underscore? There we go. Open QLab 4. Open. QTableTop 03 09 20 21 dot QLab 4. Patch projector to various video surfaces. Patch audio patch 1 to desired audio device. Navigate to QTableTop cart. In, what's that called again? List carts and active queues tab. Lists, carts, and active queues window. Would help if I could spell navigate. Navigate to QTableTop cart. Follow all instructions. If applicable in queue notes of each cart button. Check the wiki. Coming soon. For details. Get rolling. How's that look? Quick start guide. Why isn't it showing up in... Interesting. So I linked my GitHub with specific channels in my Discord, but for some reason it's not posting things. I don't get it. I should post this link at least. And pin it so people can find it later. Okay. That very basic README. Quick start guide kind of gets things rolling for people. I'm gonna upload the cool. Yeah, I'm gonna add a bunch of stuff into the issues list. I don't know what's happening with my audio. But yeah, I think I'm gonna try to commit again to the repository to main. And I think I'm gonna actually jump offline so that way I can have that run and not futz with anything on my end. So let's jump back here. Thank you all for tuning in and watching this interesting process of getting this stuff prepped and ready to get put up on GitHub. It's still a huge work in progress. I got to do a lot more work to get it like ready. But I'm going to push the latest version up to GitHub. It's a lot of files, so it's going to take a minute, which is why I'm not doing it now. But it should be available later today. If anybody has the video license of QLab, they can actually play around with it. If they don't, again, I'm trying to get to a point where you don't need a license, but for right now, it's still required. If you want to play around with it for a couple days, it's only $4 a day to rent QLab. So definitely check that out if you want to. Other than that, I will be back on Thursday. I'm going to be doing some more prep work. I'm going to be building Logic Pro 10 files for to prep out some things for recording bass and keyboards and synth for some upcoming songs that Vigil is working on. So please, if you have the opportunity, tune in on Thursday. Saturday is still up in the air about what I'm going to do, but I will keep you all posted as soon as I know. Something game and fun related, I'm sure. But for right now, just tune back in at 6 p.m. Eastern per usual. I will let you all know what's going on. If you haven't yet, please join the Discord. That's where I will kind of announce what I'm doing next to get people kind of hype and excited. Also got a lot of questions and stuff that I post in there just so people can woohoo, pancakes and bacon. It's a great place to connect with people offline when I'm not live. Also follow me on socials. Facebook is more event type based stuff, like when I'm gonna go when a new production that I'm working on or show or project gets announced and I'm going to have a special event. That's kind of what Facebook's used for. Instagram is all behind the stream stuff and a bunch of cat pics. So definitely check out my cat pics. And then Twitter is just my day-to-day kind of, off the cuff, off my brain sort of stuff. As Rev just dropped, I do have merch still available. The campaign is running for, I believe, another week or so. So pick one of these up. It's a great way to support the channel. And once this campaign's over, depending on how well things go, I might extend it. But if they weren't a huge hit, which right now they're kind of like right there on that middle ground, then I might launch a different campaign. But for right now, this is what's available. It's a great way to support the channel. I think it looks pretty darn awesome. So definitely check that out if you have the opportunity. And of course, the people that I have in my suggested streamers, give them a follow, and subscription if you have the opportunity. I'm still trying to get to 200. I will let you know what we're trying to do at 200 followers, but for right now, my gut says that we're going to do a giveaway of some kind. So if you got friends that would be interested in what I'm doing, pass my channel around. I think being a variety streamer, I can fit into various categories that the normal Twitch streamer usually doesn't, because I do a lot of random stuff, let's be honest. But definitely let them know if it's something that they'd be interested in. I'm curious if there's anybody that we can raid today, because I think Beaky is live and they are playing, or she is playing Arkham Asylum, if we're all interested in jumping over there. Completely different than what I'm doing right now. But I think that would be a fun little raid to jump over to Beaky and see what she's up to. So I'm going to start that raid. Accept it if you can. We will all jump over there, say hi, give her a quick follow if you have the opportunity. She's awesome. She helped get me where I am now. So definitely show her some love when we jump over there. But with that, I will close things down. Wish you all a fantastic night. And remember, design and conquer, my friends. Good night.